Now I'll get into how do we post on our Padlet. So how will I be able to post on the Padlet, and how can my students also contribute a post to this Padlet? So the first thing that you'll want to do is make sure that this gets shared to students. So up here in this upper kind of right corner, you've got a few options, one of those being share. So I want to share this with my students and allow them to post, so I've clicked on share. And I have a few different options for sharing. I'm going to scroll down to where it says share. And I have a few options for sharing this Padlet. I can just send out a link to my students. I can copy and paste a link. I can put that maybe in a Google Meet or a Zoom chat if I want students to do this maybe as an exit ticket kind of really quickly at the end of class. I can put this on a website. I can email this out, but it also will connect with Google Classroom. So if I click on the Share with Google Classroom option down here, then it will allow me to connect Padlet with my Google Classroom. And it will allow me to kind of select the classes that I would like this to go to. And it will allow me to select what kind of post am I creating on Google Classroom. Is it going to be an assignment or a material? And I can share this with students that way. So that's a great way to get this out to students and make sure that they have access to it. So once you've shared this with students, they will get to see this page. So students will click on the link or follow the link on their Google Classroom assignment, and they'll get taken to this page. In order to post on this page, you'll click this pink plus button in the corner. When you hover over it, it'll turn into a little pencil saying that you can edit. So I'll click on that, and here is my post. You can see my name is already added up here because I had that turned on my settings. So any student that posts, their name will be on here. I can put a title to my post. So maybe I'm going to put the benefits of Padlet, and then I can write something about my posts, right? This is where kind of my main response goes. Okay, so something along this, giving my thoughts on Padlet, kind of creating that response. Let's say I wanted to maybe add some information about online Socratic seminars. I've got a document that talks about that. Well, I can either upload this document potentially, like from my computer or from somewhere that I have saved in my files. Or if it's a Google Doc, I can just hit the link button and I can copy and paste the URL of that Google Doc right here. And then it'll add that document to my post. I can also, if I clicked on the camera option here, I could create a video. It'll kind of open my camera up right away, and I'll have the option of creating a video to add to my post and a few other options. Now this post will save in real time, and it will appear on the wall right away unless I've asked the moderator to check the post before that they're posted. Otherwise, it'll appear on the wall right away. I don't need to hit post or anything. I'll just click away from it, and it will be posted on the wall. Once this is posted, you'll see the add a comment section right here down at the bottom. And here is where students can respond to each other. This is one of the benefits that I see in using Padlet, is that students are able to not only put their own response, but also read other student responses and respond to those. I really like to use Padlet in that way to get students talking with one another, building on each other's ideas, maybe asking questions and kind of challenging evidence or things like that students are using. It really gets students engaged in kind of the topic and the conversation. So you can add comments, and all of those are going to be kind of posted and updated in real time. So you'll see as more and more people start adding to the wall, posts will move around and they'll be added kind of in a chronological order. The tile size will change depending on the length of the post, and it'll just be kind of a fun and creative way for students to engage with each other and respond to discussion questions, respond to each other, and really kind of dive more deeply into some of the content or controversial issues that we might be covering in class.